Hey Yankees fans, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If you love the Yankees and you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. We're on the road to 22,000 subscribers. So if you can help us get there, that would be an absolute blessing. So we have some fun stuff to talk about, some good news, but we have to talk about this Vladimir Guerrero thing, this Vladimir Guerrero Jr. thing. So if you did not know, in an interview very recently, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. was talking about his potential free agency after this season. And he said that he would talk to everyone, to every team. But he emphasized, he did not stop there. He emphasized the New York Yankees. He specifically said that also meant the New York Yankees. We've talked about this here on the channel time and time again. Vladdy Jr. would be a bonehead not to talk to the Yankees. He may not have any intent on coming here, but if he could use the Yankees to help drive up that price, then he should do that. And that makes a ton of sense. That's what free agents do. So him talking about the Yankees shouldn't be a shocker to anybody. I do find it kind of interesting, though, that in interviews, he keeps emphasizing the Yankees and he keeps pointing the Yankees out. Maybe he just really wants to go to Boston and he figures, hey, Boston, they want him. He wants Boston. They won't let him go to the Yankees. So, hey, we're just going to outbid the Yankees, maybe to drive up the price. He's using the Yankees as leverage. I could have just said that. Or him saying this stuff, maybe he just wants to stay in Toronto, but Toronto just isn't giving him what he wants. Now, Vladdy Jr. said that his ceiling is $700 million and he could see his floor being $500. I'm not sure if the Yankees are going to offer him even the $500 million, but he's a very good hitter. He's a very good baseball player. I would not mind if the Yankees were to go and get Vladimir Guerrero Jr. After this season. And this past offseason just passed. So it's kind of weird saying this offseason, but the 2025 offseason, I guess, would be considered this offseason. Anyway, I digress. Vladdy Jr. would be a nice get for the Yankees. I don't think that's going to happen. If anything, it's going to be Kyle Tucker, but who knows if that even happens. As I said, Vladdy Jr. bringing up the Yankees time and time again is a little interesting, though, and I think it's worth talking about. Now let's move on to some pretty fun, good news. Let's start off with Carlos Carrasco. Carrasco signed a minor league deal with the New York Yankees this past offseason, and Carrasco was the first Yankee starting pitcher to go 5 innings. He pitched 5 innings against the Braves. 54 pitches. He looked really, really good. I think he's going to make the team. I really do. I think he's going to be on the major league roster and be the 5th starter in that New York Yankee rotation to start the season. I'm seeing takes on Twitter about Carrasco and people not wanting the Yankees to do that. They would rather them have Will Warren start, which I'm on that boat too. However, I've also seen takes that say, hey, ride this until you can't ride it no more. So if Carrasco starts the year off in the Yankee rotation and he's pitching exceptionally well, and I'm talking like to a 2.5 ERA, which that's exceptional, well, just ride it until you can't. Remember Aaron Small? I mean, he wasn't an opening day guy for the Yankees, I believe, back in 2005, but he was injected into that rotation in the middle of the season. Sean Chacon, same thing. Ride it until you can't ride it no more. And with Carrasco, I totally agree with that. And the Yankees, I think, are going to try to ride this until they can't. And as of right now, he's looking good this spring. We're going to see what he does, because I think he's going to make the opening day roster. We're going to see what he does in this upcoming season. We'll see. But in other news, Alex Verdugo just signed a 1-year deal with the Atlanta Braves. So $1.5 million. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up at all is because would you have wanted the Yankees to sign Verdugo to that kind of a deal? Now, within this deal, he had an option, a minor league option that was negotiated in the deal, and the Braves enacted that option very quickly. They optioned him down, so he's going to start the year down there in AAA for them. But if that was at all an option for the Yankees, that $1.5 million, maybe he starts the year down there in AAA. We know that Big G is going to be out, and he would not replace Verdugo, Big G with Verdugo. I get that, but you would be getting Verdugo for his exceptional outfield ability. The kid could play in left field. He's exceptional at it. And with Giancarlo Stanton being out, maybe you just rotate that DH, put Dominguez at DH once in a while, Aaron Judge, of course, maybe even Cody Bellinger, and then Verdugo fits in there in the outfield, maybe in left or center field. I think it would have been a nice option to have, right? Especially at $1.5 million. I don't think that's, a lot of money at all, especially in this day and age. And the New York Yankees spoke glowingly about Verdugo recently. So this is an incredibly cheap price tag for him, I think, but he did have a poor season. However, he played an exceptional outfield for the Yankees last year and in the postseason, making that one hell of a play, diving in basically into the stands in LA in game 1 to get Shohei Ohtani out. That was a wonderful play by Verdugo. So congratulations to him. He's off the free agent market onto major league organization. So congratulations to Alex Verdugo. Now, I want to highlight a couple of players. And the first one I want to highlight is Ben Rice. He's absolutely destroying this spring training, hitting .283 this spring, 5 home runs with a .974 OPS. However, just in the month of March alone, Ben Rice has almost an 1100 OPS this month. He's having an exceptional month. Great timing since, as I said, Giancarlo Stanton is going to miss some time. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but I assume he's going to miss some time, whether that's half a season or maybe he comes back in the month of May, best case scenario anyway, or he misses the full year. Ben Rice having this big of a spring is gigantic for the Yankees. Now, do not bring up Aaron Judge having a bad spring. I saw somebody do that. Do not bring that up. I don't want to hear that. That's ridiculous. He just won the friggin' MVP. He could have a bad spring. Guys like Anthony Volpe can't have a bad spring. Guys like Peraza can't have a bad spring. Guys like Ben Rice can't have a bad spring. Aaron Judge, a 2-time friggin' MVP, had a 58 home run season last year, basically carried the Yankees, along with Juan Soto, of course. They both carried that Yankee lineup. So to point out that Aaron Judge is having a bad spring, who the heck cares? His track record speaks for itself. So relax with that. Relax with that. Now, these kids like Ben Rice having a monster spring, love to see it. We need it. We need this to carry over into the regular season. Another one, Jasson Dominguez. Now, the fan base is a little weird with Dominguez. A little divided. As you can see, as you're staring now into the abyss, you can't see me anymore. You can hear me, but you can't see me. Something happened with my camera. I got to figure that out, but I needed to record this last bit of the video because we were talking about Dominguez, and I'm probably just going to throw a picture of the Martian up. Anywho, Jasson Dominguez, the fan base, in my opinion, is just very divided when it comes to him. And Dominguez, yes, he had a slow start this spring, but since March 1st, he's been fantastic. He's hitting 300 with a .917 OPS. Those first few games in Feb, he hit 200. People were screaming, people were crying. Then those first few games in March, he really wasn't playing all that great either. He wasn't hitting. all of a sudden he began to hit, I believe March 4th or something. And he began to hit. Now his average in the month of March is 300. The kid, I think, is going to have a very big season. I don't think there needs to be any kind of a divide. I think if you're a Yankee fan, you should be really, really excited for Jasson Dominguez. He's somebody that I think is going to be very special in this league. He's the 26th or 23rd ranked prospect in Major League Baseball. I honestly think that's a little low. I think he should be higher up. I think the world of him. And this season is going to be a big year for him. And you're going to be thankful that he's a New York Yankee. You're going to say, wow, thank God we have this kid because he's awesome. That's how highly I think of Dominguez. And that's how good I think he is. You'll see what I'm seeing. Trust me, you will see what I'm seeing. He could hit. Last year in the minor leagues, he hit over 300. So we'll see what happens. But thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry about not seeing me on camera right now, but I have to get that sorted out. Maybe I'll use my webcam. Who knows? But TMI. Take care, guys.